welcome to this magnificent stadium, which is hosting this fascinating encounter. Brutality, underhand tricks, and plenty of hemoglobin are on the program. And I'm happy to be sharing the spectacle with Bob Bifford, our expert summarizer.
Greetings to all of you out there. A quick glance at the player stats, and you soon realize that these two teams are years apart. And they're off!
Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. This player needs some time to get his senses back.
What a coward!
Get up, loser!
There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusader Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob. I bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Griff Oberwald said, and I quote, "Thank goodness that the humans are around to raise the level of the game." What do you think?
Well, that was true a few years back, but today him and his buddies are no longer at the top of the rankings. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? It made picking that ball up look easy.
Do you think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Just look at the way his feet and hands are twitching.
The punch is still echoing round his body. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation.
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Ew, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God. Blech.
You have to be counted to 10 to be officially knocked out.
In his case, I think that they could count to 5,000, and it wouldn't change a thing.
Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
He's got the ball!
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away. You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded but perfectly legal.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! Look, ready to score?
Unless a fan climbs down from the stand for a block, Bob. What? Right on the spuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reikland Reavers? Was it Griff Oberwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched the ball. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reikland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Did you know the Nurgle Reavers went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. He checked that move.
Made him look stupid to me.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
He didn't react fast enough there.
No, to be effective, you've got to get your retaliation in first.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Mighty Zug was swayed by grief with hope. Broadcast into the stands during his last match. Pulverized all the supporters.
Trust him, he likes a job well done.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground.
we can congratulate the Junior Paravon Stink Team who have won the Junior Dungeon Bowl for the second year running.
Well done, Spartans. And it's interesting to know that the names of several of these youngsters are already on the lips of many of the major team coaches.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts. He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
I think he's singing him a lullaby. And the dispatch has just come in. Scandal during a World Doping Conference held by the humans. The free dwarf participants were warned too late that it wasn't a mug of beer and had been placed on their desk.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fifth.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
Off together now. First half belonged to the players. The interval will give the supporters a chance to shine.
Well, some didn't even wait for...
And halftime interval comes to a close.
And the players trot back onto the pitch after a well-deserved vitamin cocktail.
And we're off!
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Good recovery.
mighty Zug was swayed by pleas for calm, broadcast into the stands during his last match, pulverized all the supporters.
Trust him, he likes a job well done. That's one regulation clobbering.
And today's question, which will allow one lucky viewer to win a year's subscription to Spike Magazine, is... which player won the 85, 87, 91, and 99 Blood Bowls with the Reikland Reavers? Was it Griff Overwald, his wife, or his future son?
Easy peasy.
Especially as two of them never touched a ball.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snap of a wizard's neck. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap.
Boom! That player goes directly to the dugout.
Well, at least it's not the morgue. If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, we'd swear he was having a rest. Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it?
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
No, I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Down and quite stunned, apparently.
Oh, a few slaps in the face and anybody can wake up instantly.
It's not looking good for the defense. If you're going to smell the whole world, I'm going to get snaps. Ew, here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar.
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry. That's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. For the good of the team, you can only hope that he's quickly taken off the pitch.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnibel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, now that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
The attack can get their game going again.
Did you know the Nurgle Reavers went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to thinking.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. Down and eat the dust. It's good for you. spectator support. We can congratulate the Junior Paravon Stink Team, who have won the Junior Dungeon Bowl for the second year running.
Well done, Spawnlings. And it's interesting to know that the names of several of these youngsters are already on the lips of many of the major team coaches.
Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
That's one regulation clobbering.
Somebody had better stuff some smelling salts under his nose.
But that won't do any good. He'll need extract of Nurgle to put him back on his feet.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Player that bad should not be allowed on the pitch. The player gets hold of the ball. slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God. Blech. Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up of a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the most evil supporters of the year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. Their weight and power is inversely proportional to their intelligence.
Yes, I'm not sure what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball.
It would have been better off to take care of the opposition.